Salutations and greetings, this is Sparrow Swift from the desk, and today I'm going to talk to you about a K-drama. It's called K2. Now, it was the first K-drama I ever watched, and don't worry, there's going to be like pictures popping up and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. But K2 is about this guy who's, his name is something, but I can't. See, I know the story, I just can't really pronounce all the names, so I'm going to give them, like, my names for them. So this guy is K2. And this guy is on the run from people. You don't know why yet. I'm not going to ruin it for you. But he's on the run, and he had lost his love, whose name is Reina. I'm not going to go into much detail about that because that's part of the plot and you have to figure that out during the plot. So I'm not going to tell you much except that she dies. Then there's this other girl. Her name is Anna. And she was taken away from her father when she was about, I want to say, maybe 8 years old, 5 years old, 6 of them. She was really young. She was taken away. She was sent away by her father. Her mother had died and she was sent away by her father to Spain. And so first time you see her, she's a little girl and she just found her mother dead, and that's pretty traumatic for a little girl. And enter in the evil person. I'm going to call her the Madam, okay? The Madam was the wife of the father who sent her away. She's not her mother. She is the evil person, and throughout the entire series, you just want her to die, basically. But K2 ends up meeting Anna, and through a series of events, he meets the Madam as well. Then K2 is given the task of protecting Anna. And I won't explain how, I'm just going to say it's like just a fantastic turn of events. And finally, Anna and K2 fall in love. Now, I'm not going to tell you any more about it, but I'm going to tell you this. It was the first K-drama I watched, and I really enjoyed it. They really made me root for K2 and Anna's relationship. That's the one thing they did. And some relationships in K-dramas I'm not for. I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't even think about it. They do it, and I'm just like, okay, I totally dislike you now. But in that movie, I really loved Anna and K2's relationship, and I wanted it to work out. That's what they did really well, and the actors were really good, and they made me believe the plot, okay? Was there anything they could do better? Not really. I mean, some K-dramas I'm like, well, you could have done that a little bit better, but this one was really good, and they couldn't have done anything any better. They did, I mean, everything was just top-notch. It was amazing. Would I suggest you watch it? Yes and no. If you're affected by violence or beating up people, or just really heart-rending stuff that goes on, I would suggest you not watch it. But if you are okay with people being beat up and seeing amazing fight scenes, then I would definitely have you watch it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if I had to give it a rating, it would be a 10 being the highest, that's the rating I give it. It's a sure thing, it's a beautiful story, and it's an amazing story. The only thing that was a little bit difficult for me to understand was the fact that there were politics in there that I didn't quite understand what was going on, but I caught up and I was like, okay, that makes sense now. And I've watched it several times through the years. I'm sitting there and I'm watching a show and I'm like, okay, I don't like this person. I'm gonna turn to this one and watch this one. I've watched it several times. So if you want a good K-drama to watch, K2 is the one to go for. And that's basically it. This is Sparrow Swift from the desk. Beautiful dreams!